So today's our topic is Wheatstone Bridge. So Wheatstone Bridge is used to find medium resistance. So it consists of four resistive arms. So now I am drawing the basic diagram of the Wheatstone Bridge. So you can see four resistive arms here, and and a galvanometer or detector is connected across the two potential differences of resistive arms, and this entire bridge is connected to the battery. Now I am naming these resistance arms as R1, R2, R3 and R4. So let the current flowing through these resistive arms are, the current flowing through the R1 arm is I1, and the current flowing through the arm R2 is I2, and the current flowing through the resistive arm R3 is I3, and the current flowing across the resistive arm R4 is I4. Now I am naming the potentials A, B, C, D, and the voltage across this bridge is E. The condition to balance this bridge is the current across the galvanometer should be 0. So IBD is equal to 0, and the potential difference between the B and D should be 0. So VBD is equal to 0. So that is, I am saying here, the current across the terminal B and D should be 0, and the voltage across the terminal B and D should be 0. So V across AB is equal to VAD. In order to meet the condition IBD is equal to 0 and VBD equal to 0, the main condition is VAB should equal to VAD. So the voltage across the terminal A and B should be equal to the voltage across A and D. Similarly, voltage across C and D is equal to voltage across C and B. So now what is V of AB? V of AB is equal to I of I3 into R3. Similarly, V of AD is equal to I1 into R1. So that is your first equation. I3 R3 is equal to I1 into R1 is your first equation. Similarly, so what should be our second equation? I2 into R2 is equal to I4 into R4. Now there is another condition is there. When VAD is equal to VCD or VAD is equal to VAB, the current across I1 should equal to I2. So what is I1? So there are I1, the branch of AD and branch of CD is in series. So R1 plus R2 into I1 is equal to the battery voltage. Similarly, I3 is equal to I4. So R3 plus R4 into I3 is equal to E. Now what we can write, I3 is equal to I4 is equal to E by R3 plus R4. Now these equation can be substituted in the equation 1. So now we have the value of I3 where I3 is equal to E by R3 plus R4. So that is multiplied with R3, and we have value of I1 is equal to E by R1 plus R2, that is multiplied with R1. So now E and E get cancelled. So now we cross multiply these equation. So what will happen? R1 into R3 plus R4 is equal to R3 into R1 plus R2. So if we expand this one, what will happen? R1 into R3 plus R1 into R4 is equal to R3 into R1 plus R3 into R2. So now we can cancel R1 into R3, R3 into R1. So R1 into R4 is equal to R2 into R3. So this is our balance condition equation. So what is the, when a Wheatstone bridge is said to be balanced when R1 into R4 is equal to R2 into R3. See, this is, we can conclude that the resistance across the opposite arms is equal to the product of their sum, the product of the resistance. So R1 into R4 is equal to R2 into R3. So then the bridge should be said to be balanced. Now we implement the Wheatstone bridge in MATLAB. So in order to, we first type we need to take series RLC branch, and we can change the value as 20 ohms or 10 ohms. We can take any, and we can change the branch type R and apply OK. And now drag it, and we know that Wheatstone bridge consists of 4 resistive arms. So 4 resistive arms, we have taken 4 resistance arms. So now we have to there will be some internal resistance in the galvanometer also. Similarly, there will be internal resistance of the battery source also. So now we take the battery source, and we will give some around 20 volts. Now connect these lines. The internal resistance of the battery is 5 ohms, and the internal resistance of the galvanometer is 10 ohms. Now connect all the resistance. Now to take current measurement, in order to measure the current across the galvanometer. Similarly, voltage measurement. So voltage across the potential difference. So yeah, voltage across the resistance, internal resistance of the galvanometer. Now connect the lines, and similarly connect the battery source, and in order to measure the voltage and current, we need some power GUI. Now connect battery source to the bridge, Wheatstone bridge. Now take a display unit to display the measurement of the voltage and current value of the circuit. Now the stop time is 1 and run the system. Still we don't get the, it is okay, but still we don't get the value, so we are changing the internal resistance values. And similarly again check, we didn't got the current value 0. Now just take the, let's just take the resistance 10 ohms. R1 is 10 ohms, R2 is equal to 10 ohm, R3 is equal to 10 ohm, and R4 is 10 ohm. Now run the system, whether we getting whether we see whether we getting the current value 0 or not. Finally we got the current value as 0, so the bridge is balanced.